So you have the pecto antebrachialis. It goes from the sternum into the arm. It's this muscle right here.
Okay.
On top of that, a little bit above it and below it, is the pectoralis major muscle. It's like pretty much it runs underneath the pecto antebrachialis, and it runs more on top of it.
Yeah, I
The
remember from the diagram.
pectoralis minor is right below the pectoralis major, pectoralis minor, and the xiphi humerales is right below that. Then you have so the latissimus dorsi muscle. It's like a little cape. It goes from the back it connects into like the xiphi humerales. Latissimus dorsi. Behind the cat, we have this triangular portion, the spinotrapezius. On top of that is the acromiotrapezius.
Okay, so it's
Running-
that other like
yeah.
triangular
Yeah,
portion.
it kind of looks like a triangular rectangular. Okay. And then the one that's going like from the back of the head almost, from the neck into the is the clavotrapezius, right? So it's running here. Then we have over here we have the spinodeltoid. How I remember that is it's always going like this is the armpit, right? So it's going across the armpit, so it forms a T here. Spinodeltoid. And the acromiodeltoid, which is right here. Acromiodeltoid. It's cut open. Acromiodeltoid. So then we have, like we said, the clavotrapezius, right? It runs into the clavobrachialis. This is the clavobrachialis. Once you open up the clavobrachialis, all right, I will we'll finish that later because this one's not
Okay.
open. There's a good one. We'll do those later. For the tricep muscles, right? You have the long head of tricep. You have the lateral head of tricep. Underneath the lateral head, the medial head of tricep right here.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Scapula. Okay. I don't know if you can see that well here. I'll do the scapula and another cat too. The serratus ventralis is underneath the latissimus dorsi. So then you open up latissimus dorsi, your serratus ventralis, it looks kind of like a fan. You can see. It's like a fan. See that?
Yeah.
Serratus ventralis. Underneath the serratus ventralis, running towards the back, the external intercostals. See these? External intercostals. From the external intercostals, where they end is the external oblique. The external oblique begins. The external oblique, the striations of the external oblique go towards the groin. They go like that. Right? The same thing for the intercostals.
Right, so they attach.
Right, I can't see them here, but I'm sure you can look at. The external oblique goes like this. Internal oblique. It's not available here. That's guts. Okay. I'll show you all that later. Rectus abdominis is underneath this white belly covering right here. The rectus abdominis, we haven't cleaned that up, but it's gonna go straight. It'll be literally going up and down.
Yeah.
Rectus abdominis. The leg muscles. We have the bicep femoris, big muscle. The gastrocnemius, the calf muscle. Inside the gastrocnemius, when you open it up, well, not inside, but like when you lift it up, this muscle is a soleus. It runs from the Achilles heel into the behind the knee.
So it's like kind of like attached to it.
Yeah. So if he's pointing to this huge muscle that the gastrocnemius. He's pointing deep, right here, the soleus.
Okay.
Tibialis anterior, the shin muscle. All right. So then for the inside of the leg, you have two big muscles that are right here. You have the sartorius muscle, the
Which
hip
is
to
cut.
yep, it's cut right here, and the gracilis muscle, which is also cut. This. When you open them up, when you open up the sartorius muscle, okay, when you open up the sartorius muscle, the vastus lateralis,
Okay. Right on
vastus
top.
lateralis,
Yeah.
vastus medialis. In between them, the rectus femoris. It looks kind of like a hot dog, and it's shiny. Rectus femoris. If this is lifted up, opened, and there's a pin all the way deep there, that's the vastus intermedialis. It's underneath the rectus femoris. All right. When you open up the gracilis muscle, you have this muscle running up from the butt into the shin area. See that? It's going like semi-tendinosus. Yep. The one right next to it, semi-membranosus. The one right next to the semi-membranosus, it's kind of like a large triangle. Adductor femoris. Right next to it, small little triangle, a little bit darker in color usually, adductor longus.
So this is the
Semi-tendinosus.
Okay.
Membranosus, femoris, longus. What are you also? Okay, that's it.
What about
show
the
you.
gluteus maximus?
Oh yes.
Medius.
That was like the one me and Andy were working on.
It's all the way in the back.
Yeah, it's all the way in the back.
Yeah,
I don't know if they
Not all
isolated
cleaned
it.
up. Yeah, it's really good on the TA cat.
see
I'll go to
Okay.
the TA cat.